Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is episode 14 of Chattin' with Alana. The last one I did, I kept saying 12 and I completely was wrong. It was episode 13, so this is 14. This is me making an effort that I'm going to do more Chattin' with Alana episodes, whether I have nothing to talk about at all or all kinds of stuff to talk to you guys about. Today I have a couple things that I like to talk to you about. I got my coffee here. I didn't light my candle again. But I have a little list of things that I've been writing down that we can talk about, or I can talk about. I am going to leave my... Ooh, that's really smoky. I am going to leave my glasses on because it drives me nuts to not wear them. So I'm going to try to not look directly at the camera. Like if I look like this, it's annoying. If I look like this, you can't see it. So I'm going to try to look like this and not be directly in the camera. But I have a little list of things that I had been writing down to talk about. Okay, one of the more, I guess I can say important, not necessarily important, but one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about was that I have been thinking, and something you should know about me is that I hate making promises or committing to things that I can't or don't plan on keeping. So when I say that I plan on doing more Chattin' with Alana episodes, I am going to make an effort to the best of my ability. If, I miss a few or something, I don't mean to. It's just, I'm going to try. But what I'm thinking, it's already bugging me. What I'm thinking about doing is that, so you guys know that Monday mornings is when you guys get my tutorial. Monday mornings, Monday afternoons, it depends. Is when you guys get my weekly tutorial, right? So what I'm thinking is that I want to start doing a video to where you guys will get a video Wednesday and Sunday. And that's what I'm thinking. So Sunday you're going to get a tutorial. But what I'm thinking about is Wednesday you could get a Chattin' with Alana episode. You could get small projects, like something that would take me like maybe a couple hours to film, write the pattern, get that on Etsy and all that. So something quick, like a quick fix, like a quick fix, like something that you can crochet pretty quick. Like for instance, one thing I have in my mind, I have these little baskets that I make, and like those would be really quick, or something along those lines, something that's not going to take a month to crochet, like an afghan or something like that, but something small, just a quick fix. So the reason I bring that up is because I want your guys' input on that. So I want you guys to put in the description or in the comment section, leave me a comment and let me know what's something that you guys want to see designed, or something that you guys want to see is like a quick tutorial, something that's that can be worked up real quick. And so what I'm thinking is that Wednesday would be a Chattin' with Alana episode, or a quick fix tutorial, or I am seriously considering doing some loom knitting tutorials. Now, nothing fancy. I mean, these are just looms that you get from Walmart, Hobby Lobby, but just like I have like a few little things that I know how to do on there. So I thought about showing you guys some of those because I thought, well, what's it gonna hurt, Some people would like to see it, and maybe they'd like to learn how to loom knit. So I got those, but then I have some patterns that I designed on my Addy knitting machines, the smaller one and the bigger one. I cannot remember the names of them. The Addy Express and the Addy King. I don't know. But I've got some patterns on those that I thought, because it'd be an easy video, a quick, easy video to do, a tutorial. So I'm thinking about that. So let me know in the description, in the comment section. I cannot get my words out. Let me know in the comment section, what you guys would like to see. you know, more chatting with Alana, more whatever it's going to be. That's what my plan is. That Wednesday will either be a loom knitting, crochet, knitting machine, or a chatting with Alana episode. Um, but leave me in the comments. Tell me what you guys would like to see a quick tutorial of. You know, give me some ideas. Let's see. Okay, so I'm reading my notes here. All right, so one thing I do want to talk about is that I don't know if you guys had seen or not, but in another video, I don't know if it was a chat with Alana or not. I really don't remember, but I had said that what I thought about doing was to go through all my yarn and pull out, you know, make a pile for yarn I wanted to keep, a pile for yarn I wanted to sell as mystery boxes on Etsy, and then a pile for giveaway. Well, the more and more I got to thinking about it, the more I realized the shipping on Etsy mystery boxes, the shipping at all is crazy expensive. So by the time you guys bought the box, paid for the shipping, I can't I didn't want to do that because I don't think it's that amazing of yarn. I I don't know. I didn't want to do it. So what I did was I had sold it all, um what I wanted to sell, and then I have a massive pile on my bed for giveaway, and I have a giveaway that's ending soon. So I'm super excited about that. And then I think right after that, I'm gonna do another video, a giveaway video, because I want to keep this rolling through the year, you know, to get rid of it because it's a massive pile. But like I said, just the shipping, I can't justify the cost of shipping it. Ugh. Um, So definitely, there are going to be plenty of giveaways. I'm going to have some big ones. I'm going to have some, you know, ones that may just have uh, 3 skeins of one color and 3 skeins of another color, you know. Smaller ones, bigger ones, there's going to be plenty of giveaways. So if you don't win, don't get discouraged, don't get upset, because keep watching and subscribe, because I'm going to have a bunch coming up. Um, and, did that. Okay, something else that I felt horrible about. 2 things actually. So I had done that filet heart Afghan, and then right after I posted that, several people commented, you know, where's the pattern? Where's the pattern? And I'm like, oh, I don't have it typed. I don't have it. Because, like, I have a whole process, right? So I design. So I have my notepad, and I have my yarn and my hook, and I have it in my mind what I want to make, right? So I sit down and I start working on it, and then I chicken scratch what I'm doing, you know, yada, yada, yada. And then I mess it up, and I pull it out, and then I scribble all that out and start over. So then that's my rough draft. So I get that done, and then I finally have what I like. So then my next step is to write out the final draft of the pattern. So then I take all that chicken scratch and I'm trying to decipher, or not decipher, but, you know, read it, write it out nice and neat like I would write my pattern out. And then I film the Afghan, for instance, you know, in this situation, the Afghan, and then I would give myself, you know, some time to get that pattern typed out, proofread it so there's no errors, which I'm sure there probably still are, and then post it to Etsy. Well, whenever I had done that Afghan and posted it to YouTube, I was not anywhere near close to being ready with that pattern, because that pattern took forever to write. And I stayed one night, I stayed up till like 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, getting that pattern written, the final draft written, and then getting it all typed out and then posting it to Etsy. So I promise from now on, like, because I felt horrible that I didn't have that out. So from now on, my personal rule to myself is that I will not post a tutorial until the pattern is on Etsy. So it's there. Because I felt bad that so many people were like, where's the pattern? Where's the pattern? I'm like, I didn't expect everybody to want it. I'm so sorry. So I make this promise to you that's not going to happen again. I've changed my process to where that pattern will be on Etsy before the tutorial. So hint hint, if you want to know what's coming next, a tutorial, tutorials that are upcoming soon, look in Etsy. I don't know, because sometimes I don't think they put them in, like, whenever you go to Etsy, I don't think they put them in order of when I put them on my shop. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so I talked about that. Okay, so another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, some of you guys may have noticed, you may not have, I don't know, in the Facebook group there is a new member, and he's a little certain somebody special. So what happened, like, Matt has, my soon to be husband, has never had Facebook, never wanted Facebook, wasn't even interested in Facebook until he discovered Facebook Marketplace. And then he's like, honey, do you care if I get Facebook? I'm like, no, I don't care if you get Facebook. Get Facebook. So then he got Facebook and he learned Marketplace, and then, I helped him learn, the layout of Facebook. And so he joined the Facebook group. So he comments on, or he hearts all of my posts. Well, then if you've also noticed, on my YouTube, all of the videos have the thumbs up button pushed. That's him. He goes through and he reads all your guys' comments and he hits all those thumbs up on all your guys' comments before I read them. Because, it takes a while to get through all those comments. So I like reserve a certain night where I sit down with my laptop, drink my coffee, right here, drink my coffee, and just go through and answer and reply to all your guys' comments. But if you ever see him, Matt, that's him. It's a picture of us, I think. I don't know. But I wanted you guys to know. It's not some creeper on there. It's him. He's gonna kill me if he sees this. Anyway. And also, I am trying to get him to be in a video with me, like with a I don't know, a yarn haul, or I'm not buying yarn this year, but yarn hauls, or like when I show you guys stuff I got from an antique mall or something like that. I'm trying to get him to be in one. He's fighting it, but I'm wearing him down. I think I might be able to do it, but we'll see. Anyway. So there's that. I got that. I don't know if you guys happen to notice or not, but in my February giveaway that came, like, at the end of February, did you guys notice all the comments that had that, like, the little avatar? Is that what you call it? The circle with my picture, my little monster picture? That's Matt. Yeah. I'll tell you that in a minute. Somebody, like, it was a WhatsApp and then a blue circle. Come here, fuzzy butt. Fuzzy butt. Come here, fuzzy butt. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Fine. A blue circle. Come here, fuzzy. It said WhatsApp, a blue circle, and then, like, numbers. And I woke up one morning. Sometimes, my mind's going off on another story, but sometimes I get up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to. My mind just, boom, we're awake, let's go, you got stuff to do, let's do this. And then so one morning I got up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I went downstairs to make coffee, and I sat in front of my heater, and I started looking at comments, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I was like, oh no, have I been hacked? What is this? And I thought, no, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Calm down, Alana. You haven't been hacked. I think it was some kind of like a spam thing. But what it was is it went through and commented on all of your guys' comments on those, on that giveaway video, telling you won. I'm like, what the? So I went through there and I deleted them all. So if you guys seen those, I'm sorry. I apologize. That was aggravating. And then a couple of days after that, I saw that Fiber Spider posted a video talking about the same thing. So if that ever happens again, um, let me get to it and I will handle it. I just... Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about, I want to save some of my topics for that I have written down here on here for another chat with Alana. But the last thing I want to talk about on here is I went to the doctor recently. All good news. Thankful, thankful, thankful. My digestive issue is fixed. I'm super happy. I'm not not trigger warning, but warning, this may gross some of you out. I'm not passing blood anymore. It's gone. I'm not having stomach cramps, and I'm super, super happy about it. Yay! And then I went back to my ENT, the ear, nose, and throat specialist, and I told him I can still feel the fluid in my ear, like when I shake my head, or like if I'm looking this way and I turn my head real quick to the left, I can hear the fluid move and I can feel it. And then sometimes I'll have a pain that runs all the way down the side of my neck. And it's just like, oh, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. And anyway, so I went back to the specialist and he said, let's keep you on the, what is it? Oh, geez. Is it singular? I think it's singular. I think he's like, let's just keep you on the singular for another 6 months. So another 6 months of taking these pills every day, but that's all right. I'm not dizzy. That's the good thing. And like, oh man, I am so thankful that's over. For those of you that don't know, or that all the new subscribers, you may not know. Okay, that's driving me insane. I'm sorry. I can't. It's driving me nuts. I can't see that good, but the glare is driving me insane. Anyway, for those of you that don't know, I quit smoking in January of last year, so just a little over a year ago. And I quit cold turkey. I didn't plan it. I was just like, I didn't realize I was out of cigarettes, and we had just gotten back from town, and I don't live next to a town to where we can go get cigarettes. Like, we have to drive quite a way to go get cigarettes. So I was like, son of a... I'm done. I quit. That's it. I don't want to smoke anymore. So, I smoked my last couple of cigarettes, and then the next day, I'm like, that's it. I'm done. Matt did give me one, and then I hadn't had another one since. Oh, that coffee's making me burp. But anyway, my body went haywire after I quit smoking. It was horrible. Everything. I had migraines every day, sometimes 2-3 times a day. Just my head would hurt so bad, and I would take, like, I'd lose vision and I'd lose feeling in my fingertips, and typical migraine symptoms. I take that back. I did have a migraine twice in my life after I got my hair dyed. That's why I have so much gray, because I don't want to get my hair colored again, because the last times I did, I had a migraine. Went to the emergency room because I thought I was having a stroke. But so yeah, I knew what was happening as soon as I started getting the migraine. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it was for like a week and a half every day. And then after that subsided, I noticed these really weird symptoms that was like, when I talked to my doctor about it, he thought it was vertigo, and I'm like, I don't think it's vertigo, or maybe my crystals were off. I don't know why I just did air quotes. Like the crystals in your inner ear. He's like, maybe they're off, and I'm like, I don't think so. So he had me go to physical therapy and do the movements and all that, and I'm like, nothing. It's not helping at all. It's not fixing it at all. And I'd break down and bawl because just everything that was happening from me quitting smoking. I've obviously, then there was gaining weight too. And then then all that led to all these digestive issues where I was passing, like, it was bad passing blood. Like, let me finish the ear story first. But anyway, and I told my doctor, I'm like, nothing, it's not fixing it. And he's like, well, maybe let's get you a consultation with an ENT. He said, but before that, you have to have an MRI. And I was like, okay, I know I've done that before years ago. And, yeah, a lot's changed since the last time I had an MRI. I laid in that machine, and I lay down and it slid me back in, and I'm like, oh my god, I started hitting the button. I'm like, I don't know what's the matter, but I can't lay in here. I said, please, 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 can you come in here? And so the guy came back in and he's like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, I feel like such a doofus, but I said, I don't know why, but I'm so scared. Like, he's like, it's okay, it's okay. And I was like, I have to have this done. You know, they have to, because I have to go to the doctor. So, and I told him, I was like, will you please hold my hand? It sounds so stupid. But I was like, will you please hold my hand so I know how deep, how far inside I am? So he's like, yeah, it's okay, it's okay. So I lay down, and then, the machine only went to about my hips right here. And I'm like, Alana, you are such a doofus. And that guy's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. So then he went back into his room, and then I sang to myself the whole time. But oh man, that was, ugh. I don't know why I was like that. I had never been like that before, but man, that got me panicking and like, oh my gosh. But anyway, okay, so I got the MRI. And I went to the Dr. Wynn, the ear, nose, and throat specialist, and he was like, so what's your symptoms? And I said, just all kinds of symptoms, I wouldn't necessarily have the dizzy feeling when I was doing something, but as soon as I'd sit down or I'd lay down, my head would just go. What I told my doctor was, like, if you've ever had too many drinks and you lay down to go to bed and the room starts spinning, that is what I would have every night, all night. And I'd cry, and then I'd have anxiety attacks, and not anxiety attacks, but I'd have anxiety, and then I'd start crying because I can't sleep, because the room's spinning, and I don't know what's wrong with me, and my, the Dr. Wynn, he's like, okay, well, let's have a look. I had no idea he was going to pull out a Roto-Rooter and run it through my nose into my sinus cavity, and I'm sitting there like, oh. And he's looking, and he's like, oh, yeah. And he pulls it back out, and he's like, are you all right? And I said, yeah, I'm okay. That was not expected, but I'm okay. And he said, you're a eustachian tube that runs from your inner ear to your, I think it's your sinus? I don't know. Anyway, he said, it is swollen and full of fluid. And that is what's causing all of these symptoms. He goes, to be 100% honest with you, I've had patients come in here and complain of the same thing you're complaining about, and they had cancer. He said, so I thought for sure I was going to come in here and find cancer, on that tube. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, what? And he's like, all right, all we're going to do is put you on Singular, one a day, for 6 months. Well, that 6 months came and went, and this last doctor's appointment I went to, well, the 6 months came and went a couple months ago, but we had to keep rescheduling because he got jury duty, COVID, weather, and finally I was like, you know what, we're not rescheduling this. We're going to have this appointment because I'm sick of waiting. So then I finally got into him, and he's like, he goes, has it changed? And I said, I don't have the symptoms, but I can still hear the fluid. And he's like, okay, so we're going to keep you on the Singular for another 6 months and then go from there. So I'm thinking after, what is it, July or something? I think after that, he's going to have to put tubes in my ears, or I'm going to have to be on the pill for another 6 months. I don't know. So that's the whole story with that. Moral of the story, do not quit smoking cold turkey. Do the patch. Quit, taper off, do something. Do not quit cold turkey. Because what my doctor said was that I basically threw my body into shock by the instant cold turkey quit. I would never recommend that for anybody. That is absolutely horrible. And then I ended up gaining a bunch of weight, and then I went on a diet, and so far, as of today, I have lost 35 pounds. And I'm super proud of myself. So yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about, was to tell you guys about my my health updates. All good, all super flippin' happy that, you know, the blood has stopped. My doctor, okay, that's the other thing I was gonna say. Whenever I just had that recent appointment with my gastroenterologist, he told me, he's like, it's been a long time since I've seen somebody have colitis like you had. He said it was horrible. He said, I kind of thought you had Crohn's disease. And I was like, for heaven's sake, man. Anyway, guys, that is my chatting with Alana for today. Like I said, I feel so awkward talking about myself, because I would rather you guys talk to me. Tell me about yourselves than me tell you about myself. But I'm going to try to open up and talk about whatever I can come up with on these Chatting with Lana episodes. It's not going to be about my health for a long time, because it's all good. It's perfect. And I'm super happy. And I'm going to continue my weight loss journey. I've only got like 15 pounds to go before I reach my goal weight. After that, I think Matt and I have talked, and I think we're just going to stay, you know, with this lifestyle that we've chose and worked very hard to stay on. But yeah, other than that, I've got a few more things that I can talk about on my list here in my next Chatting with Alana episode, so stay tuned for that. And I'll just go ahead and do my intro since I just started it. Subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss what's next from me. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys... Tell me how you guys are. Tell me about your lives. How's your life doing? I hope it's awesome. I hope it's great. I hope all the best for you guys. You guys are the best. I love all the comments you guys read, the emails you guys send me. It's just like I could just give you guys all a big hug. And I'd snuggle on you and be like, oh, I love you. Anyway, I'm a dork. Okay, so subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed. And keep an eye out, because I'm going to be coming back soon. Alright, guys. Bye!